live. Live from the all-new Legend Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee, it's Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, right here on Tiki Man Radio.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
There's a party going on around town. It's one rowdy cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, the best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Where the Bayou City streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. 'Cause
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is Wednesday night, which means it's time for Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio. And, of course, we are coming to you live from the Legend Studio here in Ottawa, Tennessee. And we are broadcasting live on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, and the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the MFG Tropical Live Cam. Our show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel. JBL Legends Travel is the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio and partner for the third annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, which they are going to be leaving very, very soon. I believe, I don't know, I'm pretty sure that your time is up to reserve for that, but we are looking forward to seeing all of the photos and videos and everything from everybody that has signed up to go on that. But if you want to book a travel, whether it be going on a cruise, going to an all-inclusive resort, going to, Alaska or something like that, well, then you need to call Joe Leo at JBL Travel Group, 732-831-5200. It doesn't cost you anymore, so why wouldn't you? And, of course, we are also brought to you by Goaltending Services. Goaltending Services is the premier charter service down in Key West. When you are visiting the island, make sure you get out on the water and experience everything that Key West has to offer, because there's a lot more than just Duval Street, because there is some beautiful scenery and things to do. There's a sandbar, there's the backcountry, there's paddleboarding, and so much more. And there's no better people to do it with than Monty and Gypsy at Goaltending Services. And while you're there, make sure you check out the all brand new Goaltending Outfitters, located above the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock, right there at 5110 Overseas Highway in beautiful Key West, Florida. If you want to learn more or book a cruise, make sure you give them a call at 305-916-0990. And, of course, finally, Party Dog Entertainment. Party Dog Entertainment is yours truly. And, of course, I am creating your custom playlist for whatever your special event is, whether it be a wedding, a party, a get-together. It doesn't matter. I will give you a catered service to make sure that your event is absolutely memorable. And you can give me a call, 423-847-2454, or email me at partydogentertainment@gmail.com. And, of course, there wouldn't be B-Dawg and Lou without Lou. Hey, Lou.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm good.
I'd like to say we haven't talked a lot this week, but we've actually have talked more this week than we have in the past.
We have. We really have. But it's been a good week. I mean, it's been a rough week.
It's been a rough week.
But it's been okay.
It has. Of course. Yeah. Like I said, our goal tonight is to do nothing but kick back and have fun and just, not take life so seriously. Because I'm going to tell you what, on top of, if you watch the pre-video, the streak continues. I get a break from work and I get sick. I ended up this weekend, we actually took off, went to Gatlinburg, and our daughter Alicia and Zach, her boyfriend, they're now officially fiancés.
Yes.
So wedding prep is officially on, and we had a great Saturday. But on the way home, it was like, I'm starting to not feel very good. And this is exactly the way it started before. Had a great day the day before, and then it was all of a sudden, it was like, I'm not feeling so good. And then, 2:30 in the morning, I wake up with the cold chills, a fever, and just absolutely miserable Sunday morning with the flu. So,
and again, he was learning to appreciate my electric blanket that he always complained about.
Yes, I was. That electric blanket was a lifesaver. So, for many that was wondering, where I was on the Sunday show, and I know we were MIA from the big Daytona 500 party, which the Daytona 500 didn't happen until Monday, but I was literally in bed. I don't think I got out of bed until 3:30. Sunday afternoon was the first that I even got out of bed, and then I had that feeling of you just felt like crap. And then Monday for the holiday, I'm still off work, and I just had that. I felt better, but
you were still in and out of bed all day.
But I was still in and out of bed, and had that. It was kind of like a bad after you have a bad hangover, you just feel whipped. That was exactly the way I felt all day Monday. And then it was back to work on Tuesday. And, you know, I love my job, but I have dealt with some of the most negative and angry people this week. And all I can say is just they need to chill the hell out and tune in to Tiki Man Radio and soak in some positivity for once in their life, because it was a challenge.
It
but
was.
Thank God it is Wednesday and we are going to have a good time and we're going to have a lot of fun. Right? Isn't that right?
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to this all week.
You and me both.
So Uncle Alex said he's been sick too. That's why he didn't come to be our cameraman tonight.
I was wondering where our cameraman was.
Yeah, so Uncle Alex, we hope that you feel much better very soon.
Yes, absolutely.
The ambassador is out there. I'll give her a shout out.
Oh, great things. Michelle Myers, which of course she called and checked on us and said,
yeah,
y'all all right? You're missing.
I know. That was really sweet of her.
Yes, thanks for checking in on us, dear.
And then Moni, definitely want to give a shout out to Moni and Vacuum Cleaner Tom.
Of course, that would be the producer of the big show, Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man, right here on Tiki Man Radio every Sunday from 10 to 1. And it can be seen on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the Island J webcam. And, of course, Vacuum Cleaner Tom, he is the hardest working man I know of.
That's right. And, of course, we don't want to forget the bodyguard.
How do we forget the bodyguard?
I always say hi to Michelle, and then I don't say hi to Tim, so I'm sorry.
You know how we always forget the bodyguard? Because he's always back here lurking in the shadows.
He really
just
is.
Watching. So,
he really is.
And if he's not doing that, he's making ice cream.
Right. Let me see here. Who else? I also, listen, I got to figure out something for my phone in this new studio.
I have an idea.
Okay.
The problem was, had a bunch of ideas, had some things I want to get done here in the studio, but unfortunately between the work and the illness, I did not. This is the first time. Last night when I came in to prep for the show, it was literally the first time I had stepped in the studio since last Wednesday. It was just one of those weeks. And normally I'm in here every day doing something. So I didn't get any technical changes or any boosts or anything like that. And no sound effects or anything loaded this week because it's just been one of those trying weeks.
It is.
But we do have equipment to help enhance the microphones. They are on the way. So hopefully we will have them by next week. And hopefully they will be working okay.
Right. Well, guess who is out there tonight and viewing the new studio for the first time?
Who?
The Beach Buddha.
Did you say Beach Buddha?
I did.
Well, you can't say Beach Buddha without talking about the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio. That is Beach Buddha Coffee. Make sure you go over to Tiki Man Radio, click on that coffee tab, and see which roast suits you most, because it is the best roast coast to coast, and you can take a trip with every sip. I mixed it up on you.
You did.
But I still didn't forget it. I could say that forwards, backwards, and inverted.
I know. Well, Mr. Mark Mulch is also out there.
Hey, Mark. Hey, I saw he posted. He's got new music coming very, 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 very soon.
Super excited about that.
And if you was listening to on the radio part there before the pre-show, you would have heard some of Mark's music. He popped up in the rotation there because we got a nice little rotation of all the songs we've played in the past. All the guests we have are all in our tropical country rotation here for our pre-show.
That's right. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Ed and Pat.
Hello to the train man and the photo girl, Pat. And, of course, that is Get on the Pace Train with Ed the Train Man every Monday night right here on Tiki Man Radio. It begins right here at 5 Central if you're over there in the area where they are in Indiana. So, unfortunately, this week, literally, I didn't catch anybody's shows this week. I apologize.
Yeah.
It's like Larry the Cable Guy. I apologize. And them pygmies down and again. Because, again, between work and everything, it's just been horrible.
Yep. It is over now, though, and we are on to more positive fun tonight. So I honestly have been looking forward to this all week long, and we love talking with all of y'all in the chat. Yes. For those of you out in Radio Land that aren't able to chat with us on YouTube, feel free to go over to Facebook to our Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio Facebook page.
And chat with us there.
We would love to hear from y'all. Also, want to give a big shout out to Anthony Centula.
Hey, Anthony.
And then, of course, Mr. Callie McCool is out there.
Of course, that is Mr. McCool of Mr. McCool and the student crew for Surfs Up right here on Tiki Man Radio every Tuesday at noon. Of course, that is Tiki Man Radio's partnership with the students out there at Antioch High School. And he is doing a fantastic job. Those kids do a fantastic job. And they make us look like mere amateurs every week, especially me.
Oh, quit it. Well, Tiki Man is out there tonight.
Well, hello to the Tiki Man. And
he said they're excited to have Mark Mulch at the Songwriter Showcase in Key West in November.
Oh, how exciting is that?
Breaking news.
How exciting. Now, listen, I would hit the applause button, but I was informed that the pre-installed applause button I have on the soundboard right now, number one, it scared everybody. So I
about jumped out of my chair.
I apologize. I will get something that is more soothing to the ears in the coming shows. But that is exciting to have Mark come to the Songwriter Showcase. The only the biggest disappointment about that is we ain't gonna be there.
I know.
I mean,
but we're super excited for Mark and
yes.
The songwriter, the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase is a big deal.
Yep, and this year is the 8th annual, and each year just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
That's right. So, congratulations, Mark. Should say congratulations to the Tiki Man for getting Mark.
That's right.
He puts on a great show. We were lucky enough to see him last year. During CMA Fest, and going to try to spend some time with them this year at CMA Fest as well.
Yeah, and in case you're like, what is this Songwriter Showcase thing? Well, how about this? We got a promo. Of course, that is October 31st to November 2nd, right there in Key West, Florida at Dirty Harry's. You can make it down to Key West, you would be missing a ton of fun if you miss out on the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key West bound.
They're going to have it this year during Trop Rock Week in Key West.
How about that? Come join us, as the Tiki Man says. Look at all those smiling faces. I tell you, the only problem with that is our smiling faces was there, has it been 2 years, 3 years?
Been
2 years?
2 years.
2 years since we've been there. And who knows how long it's going to be before we get back there, And, hopefully, maybe if, a certain business would just take off to where I get to write my own schedule, we can make that happen. So
right.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But until then, we get to enjoy through, of course, the live stream that is always going on during that. And they have fantastic sponsors for cameras every night and every day, I should say, that you can catch all that action, as well as they have fantastic sponsors that sponsor the showcase all through the time that's there. So that's how we get to enjoy, is we just get to enjoy at home with those of us who just can't make the trip.
That's right. And we do watch the live stream while it's on.
Yes, we absolutely do, especially the SAC Awards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the SAC Awards are great.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I did find out that disappointing, we were holding out luck, that, we've been, snubbed by the TRMA, the CMAs, CMTs, the Grammys. And, we thought we was holding out hope that maybe we would make it to the SAC Award. But then I found out you got to be there to win. Yeah. So I guess we're going to have to wait several years before we maybe win our sack of nuts.
Right. I can't even say anything back to that. Nothing radio appropriate anyway.
Well, everybody thrives to win Tim Campbell's sack of nuts.
That's true.
That's a big deal.
It really is. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Come to New Jersey. Oh, Beach Buddha says, come to New Jersey. you and me make a business countrywide. I got ideas.
Oh,
you could, because he's a DJ too.
Oh, all right. Here's the deal. My last day of work that I know of is May 30th. Then I go on summer vacation.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see what kind of gigs what I have booked up, and if I can work it out, I'll see if I can make my way to New Jersey.
Or maybe he's finally taking what I said and doing a traveling coffee truck.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I can make it to New Jersey, because,
it would be so much
I will
fun
tell
to
you
go up
though.
there and see.
I will tell you though, I would have to get back into habit, because last time I went to New Jersey, it was my first time ever, and I may have unpaid toll, so we may have to watch out for that. And also, I got to brush up on making a right turn to go left. That whole Jersey thing, and
the Jersey
But
left.
I do like the whole
The
thing.
Jersey.
I do like the whole thing where I don't have to pump my gas. That's pretty cool too.
That is cool.
Takes me back to the day.
It is. It is a lot of fun. I remember when we got yelled at.
I know.
Okay, so Buddha says, let's set it up. We'll meet somewhere and we can incorporate Laura Lou. Well, thanks, Buddha.
Well, he's got plans, don't he?
He does. I love
Don't
it.
threaten me with a good time.
I love it. How much fun. So, Donna Cummings says hello.
Hello to Donna
She is out to eat.
and Bob
Yes, and hi, Bob.
and Panther.
Oh, we got to say hi to
Gotta
Panther.
say hello to the Panther.
She's just sent a picture of her and Bridget, the Panther, on a snowmobile up there.
Oh.
It is the cutest thing. But she said she's got us playing at home for Bridget to listen to while she's in her crate.
Oh, how cool is that? And, our dog he has some separation anxiety too. So while we're here in the studio, he is laying out there on the floor in the living room and actually watching us on TV as well. So that way he knows the folks are home, so I can chill and I can relax. He hears our voices and all's good. So
That's right. That's what we need to start doing whenever we're working. Instead of turning on some random show, we just need to turn on Tiki Man Radio on YouTube.
There you go.
And just start letting all the Tiki Man Radio shows
There you go.
play.
He can be entertained as well.
That's right. He likes it. He likes it. All right. So I wore my Dolly shirt tonight.
You are rocking the Dolly shirt.
Rocking the Dolly tonight. And
like I said, she released a rock album, and now she's branching out.
listen, I got a text from my son-in-law this week that said, did not have Dolly and Pitbull on my bingo card for 2024, but here we are. So, yeah, apparently Dolly and Pitbull put out a duet. Well, it's not really a duet. It's like she
sings and he raps,
but it's mashed together. Like it's one of her songs, and I believe it's 9 to 5 is mashed in the middle of one of his songs. Yeah, and I thought it was.
Have no fear. It is not in the playlist. Amongst some other songs that we're going to talk about, they are not in the playlist for tonight. But, Pitbull has been the topic of a lot of controversy this week because...
And I'm not quite sure why.
He released a tribute, Thank God and Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
And that has sparked a lot of controversy. It's
people either love it or hate it.
Love it or hate it. And a lot of people picked up on... They felt that they were stolen lyrics because he, one was pointed out that he stole a line out of one of Jesse Rice's songs. He borrowed some lines from Alan Jackson, Kenny Chesney, as well as Jimmy, to mash that all together to make a song to celebrate a tribute to Jimmy Buffett, which, of course, I wasn't aware until I seen all the articles that him and Jimmy were actually friends.
Yeah, they were pretty good friends from what I understand.
Yeah, so I understand, taking liberties with other people's songs may snub people the wrong way, and I can understand that because, matter of fact, I even saw in the comments, there was a lot of comments through in there, and Jesse himself goes, that line sounds familiar.
Really?
Yeah. So evidently Jesse was not aware that his line had gotten borrowed either. So Pitbull has been the source of controversy and also I don't want teaming up with Dolly for an untraditional matchup of,
and it's actually,
of one of her hits.
It's actually really good, I think. But the thing is, and we'll get into this more after we play a couple songs, but the thing is, it's still authentic. It's not pretending to be something. Like, she's singing, I don't know how to explain it. It just...
He's a rapper. That's what he is. He doesn't pretend to be. He doesn't pretend to be. You know, it's not like a pop star who pretends to be a country artist. Again, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
But you know, he's being true to who he is.
Yeah.
And you know, he's a rapper. He's always been a rapper. If you're familiar with his music, you know, he's always taken samples of other popular songs and kind of added to it. So
yeah,
that just kind of goes right in kind of with the way Pitbull does. But, you know, we know somebody who knows Pitbull better than anybody, and that's our good friend Leo Brooks.
Yeah.
One half of Neon Union, who played bass for Pitbull for, I think, what he said, 14 years.
Yeah, a long time.
Before he did the break off and jumped into country music and is quite successful. I was curious when he told me I got a country music project going on. I'm like, from Pitbull to country, I'm interested. And I'm going to tell you what.
And it is country.
It is country, and they have been playing all over the place, including the stage of the Grand Ole Opry. So they have been making waves. And, of course, we played a bunch of their music on here because, you know, we love Leo. And, you know, when we got to CMA Fest, we sat down and to watch them perform. And he picked us right out of the crowd, came over. We got a big hug. And he introduced us to his partner. And, yeah, just fantastic guys. You know, one day we're hoping that we may be able to get them on the show. But we'll see, because, you know, their fame is just growing and growing.
Right, right.
I don't know if we got that many contacts to get through that many people.
We'll have our people talk to their people. We'll see what we can do.
That's right. My person's Lou.
Well, we had another couple folks that we met through Kirsty Krause, you know, American Blonde, that was here. And I was looking today, and they posted they're actually going to be playing at Puckett's in Pigeon Forge.
Nice.
And then they're coming down to Chattanooga to play at Puckett's.
How
I believe
awesome
in
is
April.
That? And, of course, you know, I was talking with Tinka, and when I heard that they were coming down here, and I'm like, hey, you guys need to come over and see the new studio, because, you know, somebody just happens to have an American Blonde wall.
Yeah.
With all of the swag that they gave and signed to us, and then we, you know, we put it on display in the studio and shoot, and they're like, let's do it, let's make it happen. So we may have to work on getting them in here.
Yeah.
Even if it isn't on a show night, maybe we can get them in here and at least maybe just record a nice segment with them, and then just post that directly to the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel for viewing later. We'll see if we work something out, but they're going to be in town. We cannot let them get out of town.
I know.
Without having them here.
I know, right? That's a lot of there's so much energy. And
I know.
So
I love it. Nata and Tinka are fantastic.
They are. Want to give a shout out to Mo. She's out there tonight.
Hey, Mo.
She said she is on the road to their grandson's playoff basketball game.
All right.
So they're listening. Also to the Mystery Man. Hello to you as well.
The Mystery Man.
Yeah.
Do you know the Mystery Man?
I know the Mystery Man.
Oh, okay. It's almost like the Muffin Man, but it's the Mystery Man.
Right. Bob said it would have been rude if I had my headphones on. So Donna Cummings tried to listen to us during dinner tonight on her headphones, but Bob told her that would be rude. So she wasn't allowed to wear her headphones.
That's right. He wants to listen too, you know. Share the wealth, for crying out loud. Well, I'll tell you what, we got a lot more conversation and talking about, you know, controversy and scandal coming up. But I'm going to kick off the show with a song that, you know, Lou is so observant. She was like, hey, you sent me a message. She goes, check out this song. And I'm like, it's a great song. I says, it was kind of like when I played it on the show there like few weeks ago. She's like, oh.
You know, I always...
She's ever, I swear. As soon as the music starts, she like checks out.
Well, that's when I start looking at the social media, talking to people.
I know. All right. How about we go with Drew Baldridge and take a trip to Honky Tonk Town?
See it. If you ain't from here, you won't believe it. Friday night, you know we do it right. And once you get the taste, it's hard to beat it. No matter what you're drinking, no need to overthink it. Give a hole in the wall, y'all, a whole other meaning. Come sundown, all we're thinking about is two-step, long neck, spin that paycheck on your baby right now. Out and loud like a hound dog, sound off, getting rowdy, going crazy, shooting and boozing till we shut the place down. In this one-horse, three-chord country song, honky tonk town. Here we go. Rodney's in the corner just a throwing darts. Stacy's on the stool, man, breaking them hearts. Karen's outside complaining about the noise while the band's on stage picking good old boys. Homegrown grew it, ain't nothing to it. Same time next weekend, yeah, you'll know what we'll be doing. Come sundown, all we're thinking about is two-step, long neck, spin that paycheck on your baby right now. Howling loud like a hound dog, sound off, getting rowdy, going crazy, shooting and boozing till we shut the place down. In this one-horse, three-chord country song, honky tonk town. Yeah, honky tonk town. Oh, play it for 'em, boy. That 40-hour working, hurting, leave it behind. Loving on your girl's the only thing on your mind. Ain't no denying, got a good time weakness, so we spend Sunday mornings talking to Jesus. But come sundown, all we're thinking about is two-step, long neck, spin that paycheck on your baby right now. Howling loud like a hound dog, sound off, getting rowdy, going crazy, shooting and boozing till we shut the place down. In this one-horse, three-chord country song, honky tonk, swinging door on more till it's gone, honky tonk down. Yeah, honky tonk town. Oh, come on. Yeah. That's right. Woo.
Hi, this is Mo, listening in from North Carolina to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio. Wednesday evenings, 7 to 9 p.m., where the boots meet the beach.
What's up, guys? This is Kirsty Krause coming in from Nashville, Tennessee. You are listening to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio.
Hey, y'all, this is B-Dawg.
And Lou.
From Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou, here to tell you about our sponsor, JBL Legends Travel.
JBL Legends Travel is your full-service travel agent. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort vacations, destination weddings, and romantic getaways. They're dedicated to offering you the best prices and advice, all while maintaining an emphasis on customer service.
So don't hesitate to contact them so they can start planning your next travel adventure. You can contact them at 732-831-5200 or check them out online at jbltravelgroup.net.
Mom needs rest. We need a vacation. Daddy's stressed. We need a vacation. boats together when it's sunny weather. The fish ain't biting, but don't hook your neighbor. We all are here to have a little fun. 'Cause here in the sun, we have a weekend of fun. Setting into motion, we commence to float. The party is on while we are boating. Oh yeah. Jumping and the swimming, now that's a given. Swimming to the sandbar, now that's really living. Time really goes by fast when you're having fun. Tubing or skiing, now who would be believing the weekend is over? We gotta be leaving. We'll all be meeting next weekend for some fun. 'Cause here in the sun, we have a weekend of fun. Setting into motion, we commence to float. The party is on while we are boating. Oh yeah. Cause here in the sun, we have a weekend of fun. Setting in motion, we commence to float. The party is on while we are boating. Oh yeah. Oh, don't get a sunburn. Hey, pass me another one of them cold ones. Fun in the sun. Billy, is that your trunks I see floating in the water? Oh, son.
Andrew Dean and the Farm Machine here in the sun. Of course, Andrew, he was on the show with the big show with Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man there not too long ago.
Yeah.
Fantastic guy, very talented songwriter. And, you know, the list of people he's worked with is numerous as well. So awesome.
Yeah. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Want to give a shout out to Mr. Josh Clark. He just
Hey,
tuned in
Josh.
today. And also, I know I'm having issues with my mic tonight. It's weird. Sorry, guys. So
You okay over there?
I'm okay now. I want to wish a big happy birthday to Zach Schmidt.
Zach Schmidt.
He is out there tonight. Sue Leo,
Yeah.
Mr. Joe Legend's wife. But Sue posted happy birthday to him, so we told her that we'd make sure that we gave him a big shout out and a happy birthday.
And, of course, a customized serenade by the one and only Lou. There are other birthdays out there, too.
Oh, who am I missing?
Oh, hold on. I know. 'Cause I said happy birthday to a lot of people this week. So,
Oh. Well, hey, Hannah. Hannah's
So-
out there listening with Josh, too, so hello to you.
well, hello. Let's see here. You know, always got to get to those notifications that says, hey, so-and-so like this.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're always kind of hard to find. I did just kind of get, the one and only Willie Jean Paul, the artist
yeah.
down in Key West. His birthday was this week, I believe. And let's see what else we have. A friend of ours back from the high school days, Angie Nelson Kistler's
Yeah.
birthday is today. one of the guys I used to work with, Joe Corman. His birthday is today as well, up there in Ohio. And let's see who else we have, because I don't want to miss anybody that had birthdays. But and of course, I think we mentioned last week that Nick Walker had a birthday.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's all I got right at the moment that I can find. So,
well, if we're missing anybody, we apologize, but we do want to wish y'all a happy birthday.
This goes out to everybody who had birthdays, regardless if we know you or not.
That's right. Also, want to give a big shout out to Dave Freeman. He is out there tonight.
The king of the keys, Mr. Dave Freeman.
That's right. All right. So, Zach and everybody else who has a birthday this week, this goes out to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Zach and everyone. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, happy birthday. And oh my gosh, there was one I forgot.
Uh-oh.
Happy birthday to Jody Orr, DJ FX.
How did I not know it was Jody's birthday?
So, yes, his birthday is today.
Oh,
so,
well,
I knew
Jody, if you're out there, happy birthday.
And yeah, and of course, recently, let's see, Gary Davis had a birthday, and also Donovan Lee Carpenter. So that goes
Happy
out to
birthday,
all
guys.
of them. And again, if you had a birthday and we didn't catch it, still happy birthday to you, because we hope you had a special day on your day.
That's right.
So, and hopefully every day is special for you.
Oh,
Aw. Look at me, I was being all mushy.
I know. Well, we talked about there was a little bit of controversy this week.
Yeah.
Now, listen.
Listen, Linda.
I'm just going to start out by saying this. There are some people who can pull off a country song, even though you don't think
a legit crossover.
A legit crossover.
There's a difference between a legit crossover and then just trying to throw something out and call it country.
Listen. So, this week, Beyonce became the first black female to have to debut #1 on the Billboard charts.
Country charts.
Country charts. Having said that,
the song is not country.
it ain't even close.
Let me tell you, you can't do a pop song, add a steel guitar and a fiddle, and then say, "Oh, that's country."
I wasn't even.
No.
Okay, so I've never. For those of you who love Beyonce, I apologize.
We apologize.
We apologize.
And for them pygmies down in New Guinea.
Not a fan. Okay.
I'm on a Larry Cable Guy kick.
Apparently.
I was watching videos of him earlier.
Oh. So I've never been a big fan. I like some of her stuff, but I would never spend any money on some of her stuff. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I saw the single cover. And
and that was not a country cover either.
No. Now listen, I wasn't even mad at the Janet Jackson Super Bowl thing, okay? I'm not that conservative. However, I am a little bit protective of my country music, and I just felt like, and I love Jelly Roll, like I love everybody, but to do a quote-unquote country song and then do that album cover with the metal Madonna cones and the nothing covering underneath stuff was just ridiculous.
I mean the piece of paper in the shape of a heart covering the bits.
Yeah.
The lady bits.
Yeah. And wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah, you just can't put a cowboy hat on and say, "I'm country."
No. I was highly offended by that. Yeah. I'm not even going to lie. And I truthfully have not even listened to the song. I can't bring myself. I saw that cover and was like, I'm not doing it.
I did, because again, I'm going into business where I'm going to have to probably play that song because again, it debuted at #1.
Yeah. And she has a lot of fans. I mean, there's a lot of people.
She's got tons,
and she's
tons
talented.
Of fans. So, a lot of Beyonce fans, immediately wanted to listen to it. So because it's listed on the country charts, because she released it as a country song, it just shot it up, and she passed everybody and debuted at number 1. Again, like I said, I listened to it. If you take it for what it is and not for what it's intended to be, it's okay. But it's just not, it's not something I'm probably going to be playing here on the show. You're welcome.
Well, I was trying to think because, again, I'm not a huge Beyonce fan. And so
you don't want to put a ring in it? A ring on it?
No.
Put it in a box
not
to the left?
Not in it. Not. So, there's been some people like Steven Tyler of Aerosmith who put out some country songs, and I loved them. There were, who else?
Bon Jovi.
Loved. Bret Michaels from Poison, loved his stuff. Cannot deal with Beyonce and country. I just can't bring myself.
A little camera flickered. I don't know what that's all about.
What camera flicker?
I've seen on my screen. I've seen looks like the camera flicker a couple times. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that's not good.
Well, I will tell you. I was really worried when I was coming home from work because down at the corner of the road, I see 2 Xfinity trucks with their booms out up on the pole, and I'm like, if we don't have internet when I get home, I am going to lose my, we came home so far, internet is good.
Yes.
So, but I will tell you though, I ran down to the store, 20 minutes before I rolled everything over, and they were still on the pole working. So,
oh no.
So I guess I'm going to put out that disclaimer that if something happens and we just go off the air as far as YouTube, don't panic because, hey, we're a radio station. We're still here. Just kick over to that Tiki Man Radio app, and everything will be okay. And you're like, Tiki Man Radio app? Well, yeah, that would be the all brand new Tiki Man Radio app. And if you are watching the YouTube, just put up your camera, click on one of those codes right there, and that'll take you right over to the app, and you can download it. So then if, God forbid, we lose the internet. But I'm thinking, if I lose the internet, I just lost the radio too. Boy, how smart am I?
Well, but they could still listen to Tiki Man Radio.
Oh, that's right, because as soon as we lose signal, it goes right back to Tiki Man Radio. So
that's right.
You can't go wrong either way. So
exactly.
And then, we'll sit here and we'll wait till the internet comes back, and then we'll come back. But hopefully, it's just a little blip here and there. So
yeah, it'll be fine.
Hopefully, that's it.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
But yeah, so that was my rant.
Okay.
About Beyonce.
All right.
I just can't. I just can't with her.
Well, again, if you are a fan of Beyonce, we apologize.
Well, I'm not going to take anything away. I mean, she is ridiculously talented.
Yeah.
But I don't have to like her.
Yeah, just not a cup of tea. I mean, I made a bad joke earlier today. I said, she had to come over. She lost being the queen diva to Taylor Swift. So she's like, well, Taylor invaded my territory. I guess I'll go over and invade hers and see if I can do this country thing.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it's kind of a Freaky Friday kind of thing that, please switch it all back.
Right? Yeah.
Let the world become normal again.
Well, the Beach Buddha said the only ring he said the only ring I'm putting on is the one around my fedora.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I have a ring around my coffee cup after I drink like 7 cups of Beach Buddha coffee every morning.
Right.
Everybody wants to know always why they're like, when I come into work, like, how are you such a morning person? I'm like, Beach Buddha coffee. It's the best roast coast to coast.
We really
you
do.
Try some.
I'm not even a coffee drinker, Buddha, and you know that, but we tell everybody about it.
We do. We absolutely do.
So Golden Girl just chimed in. She
said, hello
said
to the Golden Girl.
She had
that would be, of course, our manager and producer, Claudia Golden of Golden Entertainment.
She said she's listening in, digging for her Joe Leo trivia answers from past travel minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And of course, we will be bringing you the next set of questions. That would be 7, 8, and 9. And if you're new to the show and you're like, what? Wait, what? Trivia? What? Huh? Have no fear, because we are going to go over all of the questions up to this point, because we want as many people as we can involved and in the running for these fantastic trips that JBL Travel Group is giving away, so as prizes. So we will review all of them, and I do believe in Joe's Travel Minute that'll be coming up here close to the top of the hour is he's going to also repeat last week's questions as well. So you're going to get them, and then after the Travel Minute, we'll go back through and cover first this week's questions. And I think I'll go back to the first week's questions and work our way up to this week's current questions.
Yeah.
That way you get them all in order. And I will warn you, the longer the questions go, the harder they do get. So he is going to make you earn this to get all 10 correctly.
As it should
to
be.
get in that grand prize for 5 nights. That's pretty cool.
This contest is so exciting. I really hope that lots of people are participating.
Yes.
And lots of people are trying to win these trips, because they are fantastic.
That's right. And I know the like I said, on the Travel Minute, Joe's been spreading the questions around. So you've heard them on Sunday mornings, the Tiki Man. I'm sure that you heard them on our 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick on the Travel Minute, because I know he replays the audio version. So I know everybody has heard the questions, but I want to make sure that everybody will get them in order tonight.
And you'll hear them here first.
That's right. And then next week will be the big bonus question. And then
It's flying by.
and as soon as you get that bonus question in, I will give you the address to email your answers to. Again, wait until you have all 10 questions answered before you email them in. Because, again, it get confusing if you answer 3 questions, send them in. It just get too. So make sure you wait until you have all 10 questions answered, and then we'll give you the address to email all of your answers. And then that first show of March, I believe, is March 7th. Joe will be here live on the show, and we will do the drawing live right here.
I can't wait.
Country. How about that?
I can't wait. Well, Patty Campbell is out there.
Hey, Patty.
Her and Tim are listening in on their drive home. So hi, guys.
How you doing?
Can't wait to see y'all.
Did you hear us
this
talking
summer.
about your nuts?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's always a good time when you start talking about Tim Campbell's nuts. For
I was
people
going
new
to
to
say
the
Tim Campbell's sack, but that didn't sound any better.
for people new to the show, they're like, "What the hell is going on?" Of course, Tim Campbell, they have an award called the SAC Awards, and the award is literally a gold statue of a bag of nuts. So
That's right.
that's when everybody talks about Tim Campbell's nuts. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about a very, very prestigious award.
If y'all are thinking about something else,
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Patty Campbell says he loves it when you talk about his nuts.
I bet he does. All right. Well, let's get out of talking about Tim Campbell's nuts and let's get on to some brand new music. We talked about Pitbull's tribute to Jimmy Buffett. Well, guess what? Marty Nickel has released brand new music, and it is an ode to Jimmy Buffett.
You hoisted up your sails, you caught a nice tailwind. You probably set a course for the bright Pleiades. Traveling song lines that only dreamers see. Farewell, Godspeed. I wish smooth sailing
sun. We will follow in your wake, listening to your songs. Here's to you, sailor, may your music live on. Now you've got oceans of time to navigate those cosmic seas. I'm sure there's a universe just out there somewhere waiting to hear your melodies. I wish you smooth sailing. Take that barrel, roll into the sun. We will follow in your wake, listening to your songs. Here's to you, sailor, may your music live on. We'll plug in our blenders and play all those tunes from A1A to a beach house on the moon. You took us all the way to paradise. Smooth sailing. Take that barrel, roll into the sun. We will follow in your wake, listening to your songs. Here's to you, sailor, may your music live on. Songs. Just to your sailor, may your music live on, on and on, on and on.
Hey y'all, it's Michelle Myers, your ambassador of all great things. And every Wednesday beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm tuned in to a great show, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the Tiki Man Radio app or on the YouTube channel. They always have great fun, great music, great conversation. So come on over and tune in.
It's time to hoot and holler, let the breeze blow through your hair. We'll meet up on the island, leave the crazy week behind us. Everybody that we know is there. Pull out the beer, turn the radio up. It's time to have some fun. Out in the open, be as loud as we want. We ain't never gonna hurt no one. And if you're looking for some fun, say hell yeah. If you're glad the week is done, say hell yeah. Are you leaving with the sun? Say hell no. 'Cause we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're living in in the salt life. Throw the anchor of a board, we're floating on the shore, got our toes running through the sand. Charlie's jumping off the bow, Mandy's swimming all around, Kate's working on her summer tan. Casey's fishing off the back with a cold one in his lap, about to tie one on tonight. Brandon's passing out the shots, we're in our favorite spot, and we're living in the salt life. And if you're looking for some fun, say hell yeah. If you're glad the week is done, say hell yeah. Are you leaving with the sun? Say hell no, 'cause we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're living in the salt life. Toast to the coast, that means the most, and we're living in the salt life. And if you're looking for some fun, say hell yeah. If you're glad the week is done, say hell yeah. Are you leaving with the sun? Say hell no, 'cause we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're living in the salt life. We're living in the salt life. We're living in the salt life.
Now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And actually, this week, there's really nothing happening in the world of travel. No pressing problems, or other than a couple delays with the last snowstorm, but nothing pressing, which is really good. That's a dream come true for a travel agent. But I just wanted to tell you, I've been telling you about a couple things. First of all, this is the beginning of the Alaska sailing season. It starts in just 3 months. So if you're looking to take a cruise to Alaska, now is the time to book that cruise, because that season starts from May all the way through late September. So that's the Alaska sailing season. After that, there's none. It's one of the most popular cruises, and it sells out very quickly. So I wanted to tell you that today. I also wanted to mention, hey, I hope you tuned in on Wednesday night to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou and got the next 3 questions. If you didn't, let me make sure that you hear them right now. So you got 1, 2, and 3 last week. This week you got 4, 5, and 6. 4 was drinks and specialty dining is included in every cruise fare. True or false? Number 5 is your health insurance on the United States is good outside the U.S. when you're traveling. Answer is yes or no. And question number 6 is travel insurance covers you for pre-existing medical conditions. And your choices there are yes, no, or sometimes. So I hope you made note of those on Wednesday and then again today, and that you get your get ready to send your entries in a couple of weeks. The last thing I want to talk about is that we just partnered with a very huge sports entertainment company, and we are now we have put together with them a number of baseball packages. If any of you are baseball fans out there, we have a bunch of different baseball packages available. For instance, the Mets and the Phillies are going to be playing in London, England. We have a complete package there, which includes tickets, pre-game cocktail parties, hotel stays in England. If you want to spend extra days, we have pre-night and post-night hotel accommodations. This event takes place June 6th through the 10th. If you want more information about that, give me a call, and I can go over all the pricing with you. We also have a full schedule of spring training packages. So whoever your team is, give us a call. Let us know. We can set you up with a spring training package to where they're playing in Florida, with hotels and tickets to the games and meet and greets and all that good stuff. And then we are rapidly selling the Hall of Fame Museum and All-Star Game tickets. And the Hall of Fame and Museum is in Cooperstown in July. And then the All-Star Game in Arlington, Texas this year will be July 14th to the 17th. And we have packages for that with the Home Run Derby and all that kind of stuff. So the tickets to the game, the Home Run Derby. And then last but not least is if you're looking to go to a baseball game anywhere, any park, any series, anytime this season, we have complete packages. If you say, hey, Joe, I want to go to see the Boston Red Sox, we can set you up with tickets to that game, hotel accommodations, all your airfare and all that stuff. We have packages for all of the baseball games this year through our good buddies at All Star Sports. So we do have that, and that's really all I have to talk about this week. If you can think of anything that you want me to cover in a future episode, let me know. I know we've talked about a lot of things over the past 60 plus weeks. But just drop me a line, jbltravelgroup@gmail.com, or give me a call at 732-831-5200. I look forward to hearing from you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
The beach, a couple of my girls. There's no place in the world I'd rather be right now. Sunshine, a cold drink in my hand. The perfect place to be when you need to forget about a man. Nothing does the trick like tequila, salt, and lime. One door closes, another one's knocking. I can stand on my own, yeah, that might be shocking. The waves are rolling, the warm breeze is blowing. Toes in the sand, the tiki bar's rocking. The way I'm feeling now, you can keep on walking. I ain't gonna miss you, but hey, might be the margarita talking. Hey, I'm so glad that you called. I know you think it's all about you. That's okay with me. You say you need your space. It's not you, it's me, babe. You think it's better off this way. Well, you and me finally agree about something. One door closes, another one's knocking. I can stand on my own, yeah, that might be shocking. The waves are rolling, the warm breeze is blowing. Toes in the sand, the tiki bar's rocking. The way I'm feeling now, you can keep on walking. I ain't gonna miss you, but hey, might be the margarita talking. If I have a weak moment, baby, you know mine. You know what I need, girls. Tequila, salt, and lime. One door closes, another one's knocking. I can stand on my own, yeah, I know that might be shocking. The waves are rolling, the warm breeze is blowing. Toes in the sand, the tiki bar's rocking. The way I'm feeling now, you can keep on walking. I ain't gonna miss you, but hey, might be the margarita talking. Might be the margarita.
Margarita talking Chandler Stevens. All right, so you got the JBL Travel Group Travel Minute. How cool is that? All those baseball trips for all the baseball fans. I know I'm a big baseball fan. Unfortunately, I support all the HUUUUMMPP teams. Of course, I grew up an Indians fan, which, of course, we know the Indians don't exist anymore. They're now called the Cleveland Guardians, which, however, there is a big support group of Native Americans trying to get that changed and have them return to be the Indians. But we'll see how that happens. And then, of course, the Cincinnati Reds, and they haven't fared very well either. My dream is to have an all-Ohio World Series. I don't think I'll ever see it, but, things can happen. At least we do get the inter-squad, the interleague play with the Reds and the Guardians during the regular season. So that's always cool to watch, but it would be cool if everything was on the line, though. Make it a real Battle of Ohio up there. All right, so JBL Travel Group, he mentioned that of course, it is the JBL Travel Group Trivia Travel Giveaway. Try to say that 3 times fast. Of course, Joe wanted to do something special to celebrate our end of our 3rd year, the beginning of our 4th season here on Tiki Man Radio with Tropical Country, and to celebrate the opening of the all brand new Legend Studio. So Joe called me and said, hey, I want to do something special. So we talked about it, came up, hey, how about a trivia contest? And of course, all the questions are based upon from the Travel Minute that you hear here every week on Tiki Man Radio. So he gave you the questions 4 through 6. So what I want to do is I want to back things up for everybody. This may be the first time you've listened, the first time that you've heard about it. So let me get the wind down for you. There are 10 questions. We give you 3 questions each week. Like I said, this week, 7, 8, and 9 would be the questions for this week. However, like I said, I'm going to do a rundown of all of them to get you up to date. And once we get to question 10, 10 is the bonus question. And again, as these questions go, they get harder. And once we get all 10 questions answered, we are going to give you the address to email your answers. And then on the first show of March, I believe is March 7th, Joe will be coming back on the show to draw names of the winners of that trivia contest. Basically, how it's going to work is everybody has all 10 questions right is going to go in one hat, and everybody else who has majority of the questions right are going to go in the other hat. And the first place prize is a 5-day getaway. I believe if I can remember off the top of my head, because I lost my notes. It is your choice of, I believe, Cancun or Rome, Italy. And there was another one in there. Do you remember which one it was, Lou?
I think it was it Greece?
Yes, I believe that was. So that is a 5-day getaway. Of course, taxes and airfare are not included, but of course,
all
accommodations are taken care of. And then in the other pile, there's going to be, we're going to draw 2 for getaways of choices of, I believe that's 3 days in Nashville. I believe there's
Atlantic
City. I believe Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
There's several different locations, of course, that you could win if on that side. So altogether, 3 exciting trips are up to grabs within this contest. So let's go back and revisit questions 1 through 3. Of course, question 1 was, how long is an adult passport valid? And then is it A, 1 year, B, 5 years, C, 10 years? 2, if you have a real ID driver's license, you don't need a passport to travel outside the United States. A, true, B, false. 3, what website can you look at to find information about how safe it is to travel to another country? A is us.travel.gov, B, step.state.gov, and C is a typo, so it is actual travel.state.gov. So that was a typo. I left it in there so everybody could see that, and I am telling you what the correction is. It's travel.state.gov is option C on question 3. Moving along to questions 4 through 6 that Joe just recapped. Drinks and specialty dining are included on every cruise fare. True or false? Number 5, is your health insurance from the United States good outside the USA when traveling? It's yes or no. And number 6, travel insurance cover you for pre-existing medical conditions? Yes, no, or sometimes. And now this week's questions, number 7 through 9.
These are the new questions.
These are the brand new questions for this week. Number 7, what is the name of the only adults-only cruise line? Number 8, name 2 items that you cannot have in your carry-on bag when going through security at the airport. And number 9, what is one travel sickness that affects 50% of travelers? So there are your questions for this week. And hopefully you got those down. If you didn't, hey, you can always go back, rewind the video at the end, and go back and get them or re-listen. But plenty ways, which, of course, those questions will all be recapped again on Sundays with the Sunday morning show, the big show, and also on 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick as well. So plenty of options to get all those questions to get entered. Now, next week, we will unveil the question number 10, which is that big bonus question. And then we will give you the address to get all your entries sent in and tell you what the deadline is. And then, of course, all you have to do is after that was wait on the big reveal and drawing that Joe will be doing live right here on Tropical Country. So how about that?
I love it. Sorry, I'm chatting over here with Mr. Callie McCool.
Well, hello, Callie.
He says he knows number 9 all too familiar.
Well, I believe that is the 50% of illnesses.
Yep.
Well,
poor Callie.
Well, lately, if it comes to that question, I'm like, all of them.
Right?
Which one? All of them. Because I tell you what, it's the downside. I work in a petri dish. You know,
yeah,
I
elementary schools.
At elementary school, it's a petri dish. There are germs everywhere. You know, I was like, you know, when I ended up over Christmas with strep throat, I'm like, I don't drink after these kids. How the heck did I get strep throat? And then, of course, somebody made a very good, valid point that, yeah, but they sneeze. And I'm like, oh, yeah. They sneeze and put their hands and stuff everywhere, and you're breathing all that, and
Yeah, I remember when I used to work in hospitals and care facilities, it was like that. It was just a big old petri dish, and especially for the first year or 2 that I worked in a facility, I was sick all the time. And then all of a sudden, I hardly ever got sick. And I think it's because my immune system finally built itself up enough. But yeah, hospitals and care facilities are the same way.
Well, when I first started working for the school, my boss looked and says, you've never worked in a school set environment, especially in elementary school, right? And I'm like, no, but, you know, I worked in the back of an ambulance for years with sick people. You know, I was in that confines. I worked in the emergency room for criminally around all kinds of sick people.
But that's when your immune system
I had a
was built up.
pretty strong immune system. I'm good. And he looks
You
at me
had.
and he goes, let me tell you, you will be sick multiple times.
Yeah.
He says, well, you work in elementary school. And he goes, and it ain't just excluded to 1 year. He goes, every year you're going to be sick of something.
Yep.
And I know our bosses just sent out the message today, and they're like, we have currently 7 people out who are all ill.
Yeah.
So please don't just get the random Friday illness because you need the day off, because we really need you here, because we have people who are legit sick and cannot be here, and we are running very short staffed. So it's going around. Thank goodness. I guess it hit me on my days off.
Yeah, I hope that it doesn't come back for a while.
You know,
I think the problem is,
especially when spring break is in 11 days.
Oh,
I know, right?
I think the problem is we
How about
haven't
a road trip?
Traveled enough.
I'm
up for a road trip.
I just put that out. How about a road trip?
Oh, he brought it up first, guys.
Yeah, I ain't saying where, but you know.
Oh. Okay.
Because I'll tell you what, we know for a fact that we have trips to Ohio coming up.
Yes.
We also have a trip to Florida coming up. And
for the Parrot Head Rendezvous.
Yeah. And, you know, with all the illnesses that I had and the hospitalizations that I had, I discovered something today.
What?
One of these events, don't tell anybody, but I'm going to have to be sick in order to get time to go. So I'm either going to be sick at the Parrot Head Rendezvous or I'm going to be sick when I have to go to Ohio.
Right.
But nonetheless, I'm going to be sick.
Nobody tell his boss.
I'm going to be sick because that's all the time I got left is just all my personal time's gone. So
right.
Don't tell my boss and don't show him the video. And Tammy, the one and only person I work with who is on my Facebook and who is a member of our Facebook group and watches the show, don't tell on me.
Don't tell the boss.
I know, right? And of course, Tammy is the secretary who approves my time card.
That's funny. Well, hey, Mr. Mark Mulch just chimed in on the
Mark.
chat. Mark, if you missed it, we were playing some of your music before we went live tonight.
Yeah, we did that. And of course, talked about how you, sir, are going to be on the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound down in Key West, Florida. We are so excited for that. We're only disappointed that we won't be there.
I know. But we're hoping to see you again this summer for CMA Fest that week.
Yes, we are planning on being there.
Planning on
CMA
being
Fest.
there. Yeah. So excited for that.
Yeah, we got to get our room booked.
Oh, you're very welcome, Mark.
We got to get our rooms booked before they all get taken.
We do. You're right.
We got to get on that.
I'll get on it.
So.
And there was another thing that we needed to get rooms booked for, and I can't remember now what it is.
I don't know. I know the one thing that we were invited to again this year that unfortunately we're still not going to be able to go because it's always when I'm working.
What?
No, I'm gonna tell you it. You know, I know the CRS.
Oh yeah.
We got invited to come to the CRS again, and
I want to go so
I'm
bad.
going to tell you, my full-time job really gets in the way of all the fun and the networking.
We need your DJ business to take off. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
because I can work from anywhere.
Well, it sounds like the Buddha's going to put me busy. I don't know.
I hope so.
We'll have to see.
I hope so. Mark is all in for CMA Fest. So,
nice.
So yeah, we'll definitely
excited.
see you there if you don't journey over to Chattanooga before that.
That's right.
Just saying.
You're
welcome anytime.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so I know what it is. Is it this weekend? We're going to the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, that's what we got this weekend. The Grand Ole Opry. Yeah.
And we were debating about whether to get a room or make the trek. I mean, it's only like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, something like that. Well,
but
with the time loss.
Yeah, it ends up it's
we gain an hour.
there.
We gain an hour going there, but we lose that hour.
3.5 coming home. Yeah. But so I'm super excited. I did hear they're going to do they've announced more names.
Oh, they did.
They did.
And it sounds like that you picked the night that we're going to get to see a lot of the old timers.
I know. Well, I did figure out, I picked this night because, first of all, they don't publish things way ahead of time, right?
Right. Because once they publish it, the price goes up.
Yeah. So you just have to kind of...
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah. You just kind of have to pick a day. So that's what I did. But then right after I picked this day, I found out that your woman...
my woman.
Lainey.
Oh, Lainey Wilson?
Lainey Wilson.
Yeah, I'm over.
You're over her? How can you be over her already?
I'm
not over her.
Flash in the pan.
Well, I'm not over her. She's still amazing. But anyway.
But my lady will always be Sarah.
I know. Sarah Evans is your woman.
Because I've actually, she's always been my crush, and I've actually physically got to touch her.
You did, with her husband giving you the evil eye. Well, ex-husband now.
Ex-husband now.
Yeah.
If I would have only known, because I was single at the time.
You were.
I should have just waited.
But we have Bill Anderson,
Whispering Bill,
Larry Fleet.
Yeah.
Who
When
is
he was
apparently a big deal.
He was on The Voice, I believe.
Yeah. Vince Gill.
Of course, Grand Ole Opry member as well.
Wendy Moten, which we talked about her last week.
Yeah. I wasn't familiar with her, but apparently she is a world-renowned musician.
Matt Schuster.
Matt, we actually got to see at CMA Fest last year over there on the Maui Gym stage. And, he now, went from who's this guy to he has a song on the top 40 right now on country radio.
Yeah, and apparently he has opened or toured with Brantley Gilbert.
Yeah.
So
very talented guy.
Among other people.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jeannie Seeley.
There's another legend.
Yep. And then Rhonda Vincent.
Yeah.
Another legend.
Yeah.
And then Cindy Thompson. So lots of folks going to be there. And they actually, I think that is it, because they've actually announced the schedule now. And the Opry Square dancers are going to be there, which
oh boy,
I think I know you're not real excited about that, but I am, because I'm
like
corny that way.
I'm like, really? I could have, the week before, Cody Johnson's going to be there performing. The week after, Lainey Wilson's going to be there.
But I figured out.
Instead, I get the square dancers.
Well, listen. Okay, listen.
Square dancers and the old timers. That's what I get. Are you trying to tell me I'm old?
Well, listen. So again, we didn't know, but anyway,
it's just my luck, baby.
Well, I picked that day because I knew you said the Grand Ole Opry, and there's a difference between
the Opry and the Grand Ole Opry.
The Opry and the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah.
So I tried to do the night that they were filming, or not filming, but that they're broadcasting, right? The Grand Ole Opry. So that's why I did Saturday. But I have since found out by watching the schedule, because I never paid attention much before, the bigger names are through the week.
Yeah.
And again, if I would have bought first of all, if I'd have bought the Cody Johnson tickets, you would have had a heart attack at the price.
Probably.
But also, I was thinking, he's going to say, I have to work.
That is true.
So I picked a day you didn't have to work, and we just went with it.
Well, like I said.
But those are some pretty good names.
Like I said, spring break starts in 11 days, and I start summer vacation for the first time I've worked at the school.
Yeah, you're not working summer school this year.
June 1st, so I believe. So,
yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I'm not working summer school this year. I've worked summer school for the last 2 years, and yes, Tiki Man, I am taking the summer off, and we will be here for the summer party, of course. So don't panic. But
yes.
But we are planning some travel this year that we're going to do. Probably a bunch of weekend trips where may take have a show on Wednesday and leave early Thursday morning and take off and come back, sometime early in the week.
I like doing that, though.
So we may do something like that, and so that way we can get it
Tiki Man said it's about damn time. Every summer, the Tiki Man gets on him for working during summer school, so...
I may be slow, but I do listen, okay?
Excuse me. So, yeah. But yeah, so Patty Campbell says she's going to see us at the summer party because Tim is playing, right?
Okay, hold your ears.
Okay. It wasn't that bad that time.
Well, I think we've got a lot of things that are. I think we got a lot of things dialed in now.
I hope so.
The Tiki Man, we spent some time on this,
right?
So that, yes, sir. I ordered preamps yesterday, and they should be in. No, sir, I didn't buy the high-end ones. I bought some that are very, very 5-star reviews, though. So
Right.
We're going to try them out. If they don't work, just like anything else, a box it back up, send it to Amazon.
There you go.
And then we try something else. Because that is what this studio has been, trial and error on everything.
Right? Well, Tiki Man says, no excuses. Be at the summer party. We will.
I'll plan on it.
We will.
By then, I'll have my skinny figure all done. So.
Well, the ambassador says, because, you know, she's having the party on 7/3.
Yeah.
So right before the couple days before the summer party.
Yeah.
So we're going to go watch fireworks and things. Fingers crossed we're going to be there.
I don't know. Somebody talked about having a DJ for the party. So, you know.
Well, now she's saying instead of you DJing the party, we could do the show from the bar, the BAR.
Oh, listen, I ain't tearing none of this crap down.
We have the thing. We have the P4.
We got the P4. We
could live broadcast.
We could do it. We could do it. We'll see. I was gonna say
the party before the party.
Because
that's right.
I'm like the Tiki Man. I got all the. No, don't even think about it. I'm going to tear all this crap down because I'll never get it put back together again. So, because you know, it's staying the way it is.
Tiki Man said, "Oh, great, another party before the party."
Isn't that the way we do things around here? Party before the party.
It is.
So
it's becoming almost a tradition. The party before the party.
I know. So we'll have to see. I'd be almost tempted to fly over there because, no offense, Michelle, but that is the longest drive. Going to Nashville seemed like it goes fairly quickly. But from Nashville to Memphis, I swear that is like eternity.
It is.
Like you're just going through an endless time warp and you just lose all track of time. Because you get there just like, thank God I'm here. So, but of course, you know, we always have to stop and buck snort along the way, too.
Exactly.
That may have something to do with it.
We got to stop and buck snort. Well, you know, I'm not even going to complain about that because Michelle and the bodyguard, they drive over here a lot.
I know they do. I don't know how they do it.
I feel so bad.
I don't know how they do it.
I know. So I'm not even going to complain. And I don't complain anyways because I love road
Y'all
trips.
just need to live closer. So I'm going to say.
They're working on it. They're working on it.
Need to live closer.
But yeah, so
live a little closer,
right? But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that whole week because we had such a good time. Last year was the first year we were able to go to the BAR.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun.
I was excited. I went to Memphis without getting shot.
You did. You did. We even stopped at some sketchy liquor store.
Yeah.
Remember?
No.
It was right.
I think you went with Michelle on that one. I stayed back.
Oh,
I stayed back
maybe.
with Tim making ice cream.
Well, the inside of the store was nice. The outside was a little sketchy.
I do know one thing. I want to be able to go up and I want to spend more time at Cabela's because I realized that there was so much in that place that we missed. So I do want to go there and investigate.
Wait, where?
Cabela's.
Oh yeah, that was the coolest
pyramid.
spot.
You know, I was going in there and I was, you know, somebody brought up on TikTok, saw some video, and I'm like, how did I miss that?
I know.
There was like things I'm like, I never saw that when we was there.
And I thought we went through every inch except the hotel. We didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't do the hotel
Well, this
side.
wasn't in
I
the
don't
hotel,
think you can get in.
So I don't know, but there was things that we missed in there, and so I'd like to go and spend a little more time and investigate a little bit there. That would be kind of cool too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bass Pro.
Oh, excuse me, Bass Pro.
Yes, I know that they
Cabela's.
bought each other or something, but Bass Pro shops. But yeah, the whole mirrored pyramid thing.
That's pretty cool.
Really, really cool.
That's pretty cool.
Although I was going to risk life and limb to go up in the elevator and walk out onto the top.
Well, we will talk about you risking life and limb this weekend. But first, you know, our good buddy that we've made over the past year and a half now, I think it is, Steve Dean. He has, I believe, done it again. He has he's been working with a young Australian country artist by the name of Lily Grace, and a song that they wrote together. They just released here in 2024, and it is climbing up the country charts, and it is called Can't Be Your Juliet.
Holding your hand, walking in the sand, down by the ocean, watching the sunset in the western sky. I've never known a guy with greener eyes or a heart like the one my mama tried to describe. You got me feeling high, I can't fall in love today. I'll tell you what now, boy, you're just gonna have to wait. I wish that I could be your Juliet, your Cinderella, but I'm not ready yet. I gotta be on my own, 'cause my world is turning. There's so much learning, working on me. You're someone I won't forget, probably something I'll regret. But boy, I can't be your Juliet. Hate to lose you, but I have to. Gotta stay true to the dreams I've been dreaming on. It's what I gotta do. I never meant to ever hurt you. Don't you think that I'm leading you on? Someday I'll settle down, but baby, not now. I wish that I could be your Juliet, your Cinderella, but I'm not ready yet. I gotta be on my own, 'cause my world is turning. There's so much learning, working on me. You're someone I won't forget, probably something I'll regret. But boy, I can't be your Juliet. Story goes, I'm going in alone. Romeo, you're on your own. I wish that I could be your Juliet, your Cinderella. So not ready yet. I gotta be on my own, 'cause my world is turning. There's so much learning, working on me. You're someone I won't forget, probably something I'll regret. But boy, I can't be your Juliet. I can't be your Juliet, boy. No, I can't be your Juliet. I can't be your Juliet.
Hi, I'm Lisa from Marion, Arkansas. I love tuning in to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern on Tiki Man Radio.
Hey, y'all, this is B-Dawg
And Lou.
from Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. Next time you take a trip down to Key West and you want to get out on the water, we want you to check out our sponsor, Goaltending Services. Goaltending Services is the premier charter service in Key West. They offer a wide range of amenities. Goaltending Services is also a veteran-owned company, and they take care of their veterans and active duty personnel by offering a 25% discount with your veteran or military ID. For more about Goaltending Services, give them a call at 305-916-0990
Or look them up online at goaltendingservices.com.
Off the coast on a boat, drop a rock on the radio.
Was it a drink or two, or 3 or 10? How'd I end up on the couch of my ex-girl There's a picture of me with a biker gang. I'm high-fiving an orangutan. Dang, there's me smoking 3 cigars. Put in this Kid Rock bumper sticker on a police car. If you remember the party, if you remember the party, don't care about the who, what, when, or the where. If you remember the party, were you really even there? Can't explain why I'm wearing this Hawaiian shirt, but this Waffle House receipt paints 1,000 words. I'm pretty sure my credit card statements gonna read like a good time forensic investigation. If you remember the party, if you remember the party, don't care about the who, what, when, or the where. If you remember the party, were you really even there? It won't surprise me if I lose my job based on this 3 a.m. email that I sent to my boss. Said a drink or 2 or 3 or maybe 10. Don't know what the hell happened, but let's do it again. If you remember the party, if you remember the party, don't care about the who, what, when, or the where. If you remember the party, if you remember the party, don't care about the who, what, when, or the where. Might have to backtrack to find my underwear. If you remember the party, were you really even there?
That's right. If you don't remember the party, were you really even there? I don't know, because there's been some couple times I don't know if I've totally remembered the summer party.
That's what I was just thinking.
We know the Tiki Man hasn't remembered because, last year he couldn't remember that he ate ice cream. So
Right.
he wants to blame everybody for stealing his ice cream, including flies. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of pictures out there that him eating a big old bowl of ice cream.
I'm sure there is. That was so funny.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't have no ice cream. I'm like, yeah, you did. No, I didn't.
Yeah, because he was genuinely mad that or not mad, but he was
Upset that he
genuinely
didn't get no ice
irritated that he
cream.
didn't get any. And we all saw him eating it. So, yeah.
So that
was
is the
funny.
question. If you don't remember the party, were you even really there? That could be his theme song this year.
It could be. Maybe we'll need to play it once or twice that weekend. Yeah. I was noticing today we were out walking around and, me and the dog, we're out walking and the grass is starting to turn green again.
I know.
And I even noticed like some wild onions growing.
I see the wild
popping
onions.
up. Yeah.
I was so excited. I would come home from work and I'm like, I'm putting on the shorts.
You did.
I'm like, I'm putting warm thoughts in my head. I need positivity. I've dealt with negativity all week. I'm putting on my shorts and I'm putting on my loafers and I'm going to it's warm enough out. I know there's a little bit chill in the air, but I'm going outside and I did. I went to the store and everything in my shorts and I had people literally looking at me going, what is wrong with him? There's people still wearing their winter coats and stuff. And
I'm not going to lie. I
mean, it's in the 60s
well,
here
here's
today.
the thing. Because when I woke up this morning, it was 29.
Right. And I had to run the defroster this morning because of the ice on the windshield. Yeah.
By 1 o'clock, it was 64,
somewhere around it.
65 degrees. So we jumped almost 40 degrees in 5 hours,
Something
6
like
hours.
Mm-hmm.
It was craziness. And then as soon as the sun started going down,
temperature started going
down. I always say we're like the desert around here. In one way, because when the sun comes out, it gets super hot.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as the sun disappears, it goes back to being wintertime again.
Yeah.
And then, in another way, we're kind of like the rainforest because
it's always raining.
It rains. This is our rainy season.
I'm like, are we in England? Are we in the Sahara? Where the heck are we? Because you're right. Whenever I was in the military and I was deployed over in the sandbox, it was the first time ever in my life I'd ever experienced the fact of, during the day, triple digits, you swear you're going to die. And then the sun goes down and you are wearing long johns, freezing to death because it's went from triple digits down to like the 60s.
Isn't it
and
crazy?
It's like a 60-degree drop. And you literally were sitting there and shivering and freezing to death wearing long johns at 60 degrees.
Yeah.
And here I'm running around now in shorts and a t-shirt, 60 degrees.
Right.
But it's just that drastic temperature drop once that sun goes down. But that was the first time in my life I'd ever experienced that. And I'm like, really?
I never experienced it until I moved to Tennessee. But
once I spent more time in the desert, you got acclimated to it, and you actually got to the point where your body acclimated with it, so you wasn't at least freezing to death. But
right. Oh, wait.
There's more. Oh.
So I forgot. Music on the Bay is next week. So
okay.
I want to go to that sometime. But anyway. Tiki
There's
Man
lots
said,
of things we want to do.
Right? Tiki Man said they might be having an Inside at the Chocolate Bar house concert Friday night before the summer party.
Wait a minute. I didn't know. You said no more parties before the parties.
Well, now we're having the party before the party.
Before the party, then
then the chocolate bar party.
The before party, then the before party, and then the party.
Right.
And then the after party is all of us drinking our hungover butts into the studio for a Sunday show.
Right. Sunday mornings are always fun.
He said last year, no more pre-parties because y'all can't hang. We're getting too old for this. And here he is.
Nope, we're still scheduling. Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Lord help me. I'm going to have to go into training. Hydrate.
That's right. We just got to get our tolerance level built back up.
Yeah.
Do you remember, I think it was the second summer party we ever went to?
My tolerances went down since I lost weight.
Listen, mine has gone down.
I ain't as fat as I used to be. Oh.
So, do you remember, I think it was the second summer party that we went to, and I got made fun of so bad.
You walking around with your pitcher?
I did, but here's the thing. I got tired of going back and forth to the bar.
So why?
So
why refill your glass when you can carry the whole pitcher?
That's right. So that's what I did. I just carried it with me. It was fun. Yeah, the ambassador. Let's just stay drunk the whole week. Listen, we've done that before. Again, it was years ago.
Yeah, that used to be a thing that we referred to the third weekend of July every year called Jamboree in the Hills, which began. It was 3 days long, and
it was 4
days long. Excuse me. See, we were drunk the entire time.
We went up
we were drinking beer with our eggs for breakfast.
Yes.
Literally.
Yeah.
It was a 4 day. You sobered up in your sleep, but you woke up to start all over again.
Yeah.
And it was always never failed. But by the beginning of that third day, it was like, I'm not drinking today. I just can't do it. My stomach can't handle it. And then you get about,
Noon.
3 songs in to the opening act, and you're like, give me a beer.
That's right.
And then come Sunday, I remember this one very well. She was like, no, I know it's Sunday. There's only 3 acts performing, and then this whole thing shuts down. I'm not drinking. I've had enough. I have to just, and again, that closing act was Montgomery Gentry. Giraffe, as soon as they started up, Giraffe's like, want a beer? And she's like, okay. Yep. I drove them butts home.
Yeah. Rachel was hanging out. Giraffe was hanging out the window.
We have pictures of her head inside of a trash can.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot.
And not just a trash can. We're talking a
full kitchen trash can.
Kitchen trash can that she literally has. She is inside of it. because she was so sick.
She was. I kind of felt sorry for her.
Yeah, we haven't reminded her of that one in a long time.
I know. But yeah, so we had that was usually our week.
Yeah.
And by the fourth day, we were just walking over there. The last year that we were able to go, I remember both of us saying, we weren't together, but we were both there. And I remember us looking at each other and saying, I can't do another day. Like, I don't, we like had this whole discussion about if we were even going to watch that day.
We have lived that I ain't as good as I once was.
Yeah.
But I'm as good once as I ever was.
That's right.
And we would power through. But,
That's right.
But we have lived that for multiple years in a row.
Well,
and,
the summer party now, the week between the 4th of July, between the BAR and then the Friday night pre-parties and then the summer party, that's kind of our Jamboree in the Hills week now.
That is. And, in between the chocolate bar and the tiki bar and the other 4 bars and there at the Tiki Land Hotel.
Right. The Tiki Land Resort.
But, Gary Burke III has a song called This Bar Makes Me Wanna.
Got a real late closing time. The dance floor knows how to line. They pour the stiffest drinks over 3 counties wide.
They don't put up with ruffians here. They got the country and the coldest beer. And even when I ain't here, it's always on my mind.
This bar makes me wanna drink all night. Maybe shoot some doubles, baby, hold you tight. Get into some trouble, have you spinning all around the dance floor like we're never leaving. This bar makes me wanna kick these boots up into the neons, baby, me and you. Whatever buzz we'll be on, if I don't feel like drinking or dancing, I'm still gonna, yeah, 'cause this bar makes me wanna. Ladies' night's a damn good time. Karaoke's Friday night, and Saturday's a local band and $3 Bud Lights.
Hey, if you happen to leave a tab, they'll let you pay it the next time back. Yeah, even when I ain't here, it's always on my mind. 'Cause this bar makes me wanna drink all night. Maybe shoot some doubles, baby, hold you tight. Get into some trouble, have you spinning all around the dance floor like we're never leaving. This bar makes me wanna kick
said left in the keys. Bartender messed up her order, so I bought one more for her and for me. Gonna get a little late night buzz and cuss about how I wish I could miss my flight. Be stranded here for a couple years, lose a job but find a wife. Get days, catch rays, write a song, talk about how you live this thing called life. Put your worries in a bottle, don't worry about tomorrow, everything's gonna be alright. Let's get our buzz on, slip that umbrella in your drink. No need for cell phone, just you and me, girl, what you think? Gonna get a little love on, no need to go our separate ways. Let's get our buzz on, hey. That sand that flew in my drink, it don't bother me. Dinero, no hey problema. See, Van, I mean, even though that we ain't got a yacht on the water, love's all we got. So let's pop that Yeti, cause the sun's getting heavy. Baby girl, let's take this shot and get our buzz on. Slip that umbrella in your drink. No need for cell phone, just you and me, girl, what you think? Gonna get a little love on, no need to go our separate ways. Let's get our buzz on, hey. As the sun sinks in the sea, I can feel love sinking into me, girl. We can find a spot on the beach. Yeah, girl, you're the only thing I need. Let's get our buzz on. Umbrellas in your drink, no need for cell phones. Yeah, just you and me. Get our buzz on. Slip that umbrella in your drink, no need for cell phones. Just you and me, girl, what you think? Gonna get a little love on, no need to go our separate ways. Let's get our buzz on, hey. We're gonna get our buzz on.
Oh, yeah. That is Caleb Lethrup. And of course, we'll call that segment This Bar Makes Me Wanna Get My Buzz On. How about that for a segue?
Love it.
So, what else you got over there, real quick?
Well,
You risking life and limb.
oh, yeah. Okay, so
Now-
listen.
Now, mind you, we got 4 minutes till the top of the hour, so,
Try and tell me to keep it short.
to the point.
You brought this up.
Well, as the Tiki Man said, keep it to the point.
Listen. I almost died. That's the point.
Oh, you did not.
So, I'm a little scared of falling. I'm not afraid of being high. I'm afraid of being able to fall. So, this weekend, Zach and Alicia got engaged. We hung. So, we had a plan. Zach recruited us to get Alicia to Gatlinburg so that he could surprise her.
So she would have no suspicion that something was happening in Gatlinburg.
Right. So we set up this whole trip. We go through, all day long.
Listen.
We're taking them places.
This boy missed like 3 opportunities to propose. But no, what do they want to do? Take us to the top of a stinking mountain to a ski lodge or whatever you want to call it.
It was
where there was snow.
It
Come
was
on.
up on Ober Mountain.
Yeah, we literally saw snow.
We did. So
actually walked in the snow that was more ice than snow.
Right. Well, so first we go to this place called the Island, and the fountain has dancing water, and it's really cool. And he doesn't do it. So then we go to the Christmas house because Alicia loves Christmas, and they had this massive Christmas tree, and he doesn't do it. And then we drive these roads to Ober Mountain. We thought that we were just going into Gatlinburg, and then it took us a weird way. So anyways, so we get to the entrance to Ober, and you have to ride one of those, what is it called, honey? The thing that hangs, not a ski lift.
A gondola or something, I guess. I don't know what you call it.
I don't know.
It's a big thing that fits about like 80 people in it all at once.
Yeah, and it goes up this little cable all the way up the mountain. And it's so tall that when you get to the little thing that's shaped like a T, anything on a cable like that swings when you get to one of those. Mm-hmm. And so we go through the first one, and he's, the guy's like, if you like that, just get ready because there's 4 more. So we get to the very top, and I did okay on the first 3. Then we get to the very last one, and he tells us this is the tallest one. Mm-hmm. And we go over it, and it was all fine.
And he goes, not that one.
Yeah. Then we get to the next one, and we go over it, and it was still fine for about 2 seconds. It was like a delayed thing. And all of a sudden, this thing starts rocking back and forth, and everybody's just hooping and hollering and have fun. I'm trying not to throw up.
Because I would like to say we got caught in the wake, because that was right after we passed the other one that was heading down the mountain.
Yes. I thought I was going to die. And I did good. I didn't cry. Didn't do any of that. On the way back, it wasn't so bad because it was dark, and I couldn't see anything but the pretty lights.
Yeah, and let me tell you, we waited in line.
Oh, my God.
For an hour and 20 minutes.
Yes.
To get on this thing to go back down the stinking mountain.
Yeah.
But what was even just, there was a road that you could have drove up to this damn thing and pulled it in the park.
And we drove it, but we didn't even know.
We drove it, and we were probably
less than a mile.
We were like a quarter of a mile from this parking lot, and the kids called us and said, no, you're at the wrong place. You need to turn around and come back.
Yeah.
The only difference was they was at the bottom of the mountain. We was at the top of the mountain. We're like, I think we're here. We'll just meet you. No, you need.
We want you to ride.
You need to ride with us because they were scared too.
Yeah.
So,
Alicia kept saying, I just want to watch Mom have to ride it.
Yeah.
But I did good.
She's trying to be big and bad.
I did good.
Yeah.
So. It was better than the, what was it? The actual ski lift looking one that we rode.
Yeah. So nonetheless,
I did not die.
You survived. The kids got engaged. We came home. I got sick.
Yeah.
That was my weekend, folks.
Yep. So big congratulations to Alicia and Zach.
Absolutely.
Wedding is early next year.
Yeah.
About a year from now-ish. Mm-hmm. And super excited for them. Even more excited that after the first 2 of my daughters, we didn't have to do anything for yours.
No.
For my bonus girls.
No. No. Well, yeah, because Taylor, they pretty much planned all their own right along the lake. Yeah, they did all theirs on their own.
Yeah, we got to go. And
we got to go to that one. My oldest daughter got married in a pasture with just her husband, and the officiant and his wife as the
witness. Yeah.
They were married over a month before we even know they got married.
Yeah, they didn't
sent
tell
us
anybody.
They sent us a wedding photo and said, surprise.
Yeah. Which, it's kind of cool because weddings can snowball, and
it was
they really wanted it to be just the 2 of them.
Yeah, and it was their second wedding, so they didn't want to make a big deal, and it made it very, very special for them. So, so I'm happy that they did that, and then glad they shared it with a picture. But
yeah, and so with the first 2 down here, or with my oldest and my middle. And thank the Lord for the ambassador and Larice and Hippie Chick and Danny and all them. But, we had a lot of work to do for that one.
Yeah.
Zach and Alicia are doing it right. They're doing an all-inclusive wedding. They don't even have to decorate.
Yeah.
So we just get to go have fun.
The kids have learned from everybody else's mistakes.
Yes.
That is the good thing. And then, of course, I have been hired that I will be DJing it again.
Right.
So, which is all cool. So, but we don't have to lift a finger for this. So, but other than
super excited.
The only finger I got to lift is, I think, my debit card coming out of my wallet. that may be in the future.
Yeah. That's coming.
All right. Well, how tonight has flown by, but before we wrap things up, we got to tell you what's coming up here on Tiki Man Radio.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J live cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's a lunchbox special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shen from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's a Friday kickoff with Jen Shen every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
That's right. Have some fun, for crying minutely. And I tell you, I want to thank y'all because, like I said, this week has been a rough week for us. And like I said, coming in here, I wanted to just soak in the positivity, have some fun, and just feel a little lighter than I was coming in, and I think we achieved that. And hopefully,
absolutely,
and hopefully you all feel the same way. Is that we got you over the hump and on ready for the weekend, because we are definitely ready for the weekend as well. And I feel a little lighter, and I think I can finally make it to Friday, so without hurting somebody. So, but is there anything that you're wanting to include?
No, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for tuning in, and for those of you out there in Radio Land that aren't chatting, thank you for listening. It really does mean the world to us.
Yes.
And I know I say that every week, but it really does. Like B-Dawg said, we've had every week when we have a rough week, we walk in here, and the minute that music starts, we end up having the best time, and it's all because of y'all.
I rock out over here behind the counter.
He does. Listen, the man sings with his headphones on. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, well, and I can't carry a tune in a bucket, so. Yeah.
Well, when people have their headphones on, they can't hear what to sound like.
Well,
saying.
And the headphone, it's worse because since I got the in-ear
earbuds,
the in-ear monitor there, that it blocks out everything. So
I know.
The only thing I can hear is literally what is coming through the microphones and being broadcast. That's the only thing.
And it's so funny. I looked over tonight. Well, I was not paying attention because I was logging into YouTube, and as I'm logging in, all I hear is this grunting sound coming from over there, and I look over, and B-Dawg is air drumming, and he's I don't even know. He's like.
I was getting into
singing, and it was so funny, y'all. One of these days, I'm just going to record it when you're not looking.
No,
post it on our page.
No.
Oh, well, thank you, Callie. Apparently, Callie was having a rough week too, so thank you,
awesome.
Callie. That means a lot to us. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right, and we need, of course, to thank you. Our sponsors, because without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. MFG Records Tropical for sponsoring our live cam here on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel each and every week. Thank you so much to them. Joe Leo, JBL Travel Group. If you're planning a getaway, contact a professional and let them steer you and guide you and plan the whole thing for you without any extra cost. And give them a call, 732-831-5200. And of course, our good friends Gypsy and Monty, Goaltending Services and Outfitters down in Key West, Florida. If you're looking to get down there on the island, get out on the water, enjoy the backcountry, and the sand, get out there in the sand and paddleboard and do everything that there is to do on the water in Key West. And if you want to know more about that, give them a call at 305-916-0990. And of course, if you are around the area, East Tennessee or anywhere, I will travel for a fee. Well, and we will get you and I'll DJ and bring the custom soundtrack to whatever event that you are. Of course, I am Party Dog Entertainment, so hopefully that will take off soon, and then we can start taking part in all the cool things that goes on here.
We can be one of the cool kids.
We can be one of the cool kids and take part in all the things here at Tiki Man Radio. So, but with that, are you coming over here, or are you just going to say goodbye from over
sure.
You haven't done that here since we've been here, huh? But I will tell you, once we hit you with the, of course, Bob Shealy's Last Song, Last Call, we are going to be rolling directly back to Tiki Man Radio Studios. So if your music sounds a little off, that's okay. Just refresh your app, and everything will be all right. So just like that.
I snuck in behind you.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
We'll see you here next week, same time. Bye, guys.
I know it's been a lot of fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. Handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab. And they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last rhyme near closing time. The final round poured as I strung the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call.